This is your Week 4 update, and this is SportsCenter. Good evening, I am Bob Nagavin, and this is SportsCenter. Big news in the NFL today as refs are back, the refs are back, the refs are back. I don't think you can say it in any other way. The refs are back. Roger Goodell issued a statement today stating, and I quote, "I would like to personally apologize to not only the players, but also the fans that cheer on these players. I understand my decisions and utter obsession with pennies and money have caused losses to both opponents and losses to individuals' dignity. I shall personally make sure it never happens again, and here's some Skittles." Big news in the I Love Aaron Rodgers League Pick'em. Commissioner Todd Stanley has stated that the team with the most correct picks at the end of the season will receive one bag of candy. Stanley stated there's nothing quite like some innocent competition for candy. Log on to your Fantasy Football League page to vote in each individual matchup. Speaking of fantasy, big matchups this week for Week 4 that all might have fantasy implications. All these are between league-leading 2-1 hurlers. Bare Necessities and Corn on the Shop will battle it out, while Sandusky's tight ends and Akuda Unagata will face off. I wish the best of luck to both sides. Coming up in this edition of SportsCenter, we will bring in Todd Stanley to discuss his sad story of the year that just wasn't working out. And in a few minutes, come on, man! We welcome you back. Again, I am Bob Nagavin. And now, a sad and touching story for a team who had all the potential in the world, but failed. Here is Commissioner Todd Stanley of Hottest. You know, it's a sad day. We had expectations for this team, for this entire organization. It's really sad. Do you think it's possible to turn things around here? I know it's early in the season, but do you think it's possible? You know, I don't know. I hope so, but it's really looking dismal. What a sad, touching story. After that conversation, Todd declared his team Hottest Teats bye week. For those of you new to the league, bye week is the one team who surrenders to any other team in its path, thus finishing with a near imperfect record, 0-15 or somewhere around there. Rob Petrie, owner of Comfortably Last, set the gold standard in the past for this phenomena, but recently has passed the torch to Todd. And finally, come on, man! Now, each week, stat corrections come out a few days after the final game. Hottest Teats lost this week 99.68 to 99.04. That's a difference of 0.64 points. The blame? Demaryius Thomas. End of the game. Denver. Lateral, 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 fumble. Final lateral from Thomas to his teammate. Tips off Jacob Tammy's fingertips. Thomas gets charged -2 points for the fumble. AKA blowing the win for Hottest Teats. Come on, man. Thanks for watching this edition of SportsCenter. I'm Bob Nagavin. See you next week.